This is my AMPEX AG440 tape machine. The history about it, it was made in 1967. I was about 6 years old, and it went for $5,000 brand new. And I believe I'm the second owner of the machine. This tape that came out of a recording studio called Tiki Recording in San Jose. But anyway, this tape deck has 4 tracks, but it's half-inch tape, and it's all Class A electronics. And the track width on each channel is 1/8 of an inch. And it's the same tape width as on the 2-inch AMPEX MM1000. It was a 16-track machine, but they used exactly the same electronics. And the tape deck is all Class A electronics on it. And also, when you lay down on record stuff on this deck, when you play it back, it really sounds beefy. And I use this machine to dump tracks over, take my mix down I do on the computer and drop it down to here. And here's the operations of the deck. That's rewind. And you don't want to hit direct stop. I hit fast forward. But these over here are your record levels, and over here are the reproduce levels, like for your playback. Inside of here, it's got all plug-in cards, one for the reproduce level and one for the record, and then one for the erase, head. And down here you got 2 hum shields, one for the playback head and one for the record head. There's none on the erase head. And if I hit play, one thing you notice, either though it's pegging, when you hear it, there's no distortion that you can detect. Because this tape deck puts out not +4 or -10, it puts out +8 dB operation level. And it's got 2 tape speeds. Hit the wrong one. Tape speed right here. It does 7.5, and it does 15 IPS. And it's all direct drive. And each of these knobs, you got a safe mode ready, so when you want to record, and shell sync if you're doing multi-track. And say if you lay a part here, you can put another track and another part here. And sometimes you gotta fiddle around with the electronics, because you gotta remember this tape deck is about 53 years old. But down below here, gotta wait till it focus. There it goes, it focused. Down here, I got a Tascam, a DVX noise reduction. It's called the DX4D, I believe it's called. Yeah, 4D. Right now it's on bypass. Then down below there, that little mixture, I blend track 1 and 2 as my left channel, and track 3 and 4 for my right channel. So it'd be like having a half-inch 2-track machine. Now I'm going to bring this back up where it was. Tighten that up. In this tape machine, you also change from 1/4 to 1/2 inch tape by changing the head block. And you can also go from mono track, single track, 2-track stereo, 3-track 1/2 inch, and 4-track 1/2 inch. And to play 1/4 inch tape, you just rotate these tape guides and change the head block, and it only takes 10 minutes to change out the head block. When I got this machine, it had the 1/4 inch tape format, and when I got this machine, these heads I don't think they were never used. One of my friends owned this machine. He only bought it used for 6 months, and I bought it for him for what he paid for it. So I owned this machine for about 15, 16 years, maybe a little longer than that. And it's one of the cleanest machines I have ever seen. Now, when you go to play, you can hit stop when it's playing, but when it's fast spooling, you want to go. You want to hit rewind. If it's rewinding, you want to hit fast forward before you hit red stop. And they made 3 different versions of this machine. This is the AG440A, the first one they came out. And then they also had the B and the C. The C had a few more features, but the A and the B were more robust. I think they had better electronics in them. I believe they all used the same cards. And if I want to record, I just hit record and play. But you can also rotate the tape. You can see the record level. You can see the playback level, I mean. So this is my AG440 machine. Enjoy.